high-earning, play-to-earn crypto games you can play for free. That's the biggest thing we have in crypto gaming at the moment. The biggest question, what are those high-earning crypto games? Well, in my opinion, the only games that can really be high-earning and free at the same time are games that have airdrop events. So specifically for this list today, we have current and very soon to start airdrop events for phones that are supposed to be high-earning games. None of these games have had their TGE yet, the token generation event, meaning that we don't know how good their token will perform. For the first game on the list, I am personally slated to earn about $4,000 just from the airdrop campaign, and before explaining further how I got to that point, I need to mention a quick fact that over 70% of you watching these videos are not subscribed to the channel. So what are you waiting for? Hit subscribe. It's also free, just like all the games on today's list, and once you do, you will get regular updates on crypto gaming directly to your YouTube subscription feed. First game is Call of the Void, and we know for a fact that their token on TGE will be worth $0.028 US. Currently, as you can see, I have 16,000 tokens here, which is $450, but if I go here to where my invite rewards are, I have 132,000 tokens more. So if we do some quick math with the inspector on the phone, that's 148,000 tokens times 0.028 to the TGE price, that's $4,144. And now there's various ways to earn in this game, including inviting people and referrals, where the majority of my airdrop tokens will come from. But you can also earn apart from inviting people by playing the game, upgrading your character, and the most important thing is to go high up on the leaderboards and earn those rewards, because you do need to spend these tokens in order to upgrade your character and to keep playing higher levels. So this game is very similar to Survivor.io. It's very similar to The Backwoods, which is another game we're going to mention in just a little bit, a game that had a huge update recently. So that is how you play the game. You want to get to the boss level, you want to upgrade your character as much as you can. We have a Call of the Void chat on our Telegram group if you need tips and tricks and, you know, just help with earning the most amount of airdrop points possible. When exactly the TGE for Call of the Void will be, we're not exactly sure. It's been pushed one time for very good reasons, so I commend them for pushing the TGE rather than forcing a date and then not doing a good job in the end. So I think the Call of the Void team, even though it's a small team, they know what they're doing, and hopefully everything will run smoothly during the TGE. And just to throw it out there, I'm not going to sell my tokens on TGE. I'm not going to sell on the first day. I will be taking out some profits, obviously, with $4,000 on the line, but definitely not everything and definitely nothing on the first day. So I'm not trying to throw any FUD out there. Just know that I have these tokens and I will not be selling them, at least not for the first 2 weeks for sure. That being said, next game, Super Champs. Super Champs is 2 games in one. Both are phone games, and the first one I'll show you is Racket Rampage that came out on the 26th of June. Actually, that's when the airdrop campaign has started. And this is like a tennis game, which is very unique. It's not something you see often, and I do love me some tennis games. Second game started just 1 day later, and it is called the Bullet League, and this is the gameplay of it. So rather than having your phone vertical, you have it horizontal for this one. And this is more like a 2D battle royale kind of game. So 2 very different games in the same ecosystem, in the same universe, which is very cool. Now, as far as the airdrop is concerned, there's 10 million of their tokens to be given away to be airdropped for the NFT holders, and all the NFT holders need to do is stake their NFTs. Now, that is not free, is it? And this video has free in its title. Well, there is another way, and another way to earn way more. So the free mode is a 40 million token prize pool, 4 times more than the NFT prize pool. Obviously, the NFT prize pool will have less people. Maybe there's going to be more to be earned per individual. That remains to be seen after the TGE is done. But then also the NFT holders for the free airdrop, for the 40 million token airdrop, they will have a multiplier, so they will have an advantage to the free players. But in my opinion, most people who have NFTs, who have bought and invested in the NFTs, they will just be staking them. They're just my personal opinion. The majority of the people will do that. That's what I do for the Backwoods. Again, I'm mentioning the Backwoods, but we'll talk about that in just a second. It's my opinion. I think that the free players can definitely earn good money if they put in enough time in this game, and that's not a fact. It's just my opinion. We don't know until the TGE comes in, until we see how big the airdrop is actually going to be, and it will depend a lot on how many people have joined the airdrop campaign. Now, we don't know exactly when it's going to end. A lot of people say September, but we don't know. There's no exact date set just yet. Next game, The Backwoods. Here we are. Finally, The Backwoods. I played The Backwoods personally on PC, but you can play it on your phone. So I did try to play it on my phone through the Solana browser, because this is a Solana-based game. So you can play it through the Solana browser, or rather the Phantom wallet. Then you open the browser, then you go to The Backwoods and play it. They have NFTs that you can stake as well. So I have 6 of their NFTs at the moment. The floor price is 1.5 Solana, 1.58. So the floor price is down. If you remember the last time I mentioned the backwoods, I paid a little bit more than this, like double more than this for most of my NFTs. I'm at a loss when the NFTs are concerned. But as far as the airdrop is concerned, these NFTs that I'm staking, I am 268th in the world from over 300,000 people with over 2 million points. So the first one on the list is 54 million points. I don't know how many NFTs does that guy have. That's crazy. But if we go to my vault, you can see that I have 1,200,000 points just from my staked NFTs. So I'm hoping the price of the NFTs will go back up eventually. So I'm mentioning the backwoods because they just had a huge update. So a major update for the backwoods. It's been a long time coming. We've been waiting for a big update where they have an in-game store now where you can customize and enhance things. Weapons and gear. There's new weapons and gear now with tougher challenges. You can forge and repair things, fix your equipment. There's chests with better loot. And finally, and most importantly, chapters, a new story with content and challenges. And so now the backwoods, you can finally play it whenever you want. I have the 20 energy, but there's a couple modes that I can play here. And you can join the backwoods cup, which is limited time, where you can earn massive rewards, as they say. And then we have the normal and hardcore game modes. The hardcore game mode is going to give you more airdrop points. The normal is going to give you less, but it's easier to complete it. So the normal one, I've completed level wave 30, whereas in the hardcore one, I have not even passed level 10, I don't think. So the normal one, it's pretty easy. If you need tactics for this, the best tactic is just play it as much as you can. You're going to learn. It's definitely not difficult at all to play. But one of my biggest takeaways is just use firepower. I tried to go for shotguns. They have been meta for a while. They're still meta. Once we pass the first wave, we're going to collect our luck here from the chest. And what I would do is just try to look for shotguns right away. Like right away, I want to look for shotguns. I will re-roll. No shotguns. I may go for the firearm now just so I don't waste too much money. So let's do that. We're going to go for the firearm and we have a shotgun and we have another firearm. Now I can sell my axe. I don't need it anymore since I have very good firepower at the moment. And we have a staff. I can just log this for the next round because we don't have enough money anymore. And this is going to be a breeze now. Look at this. This is going to be a breeze. As I said, a breeze. I lost 20 health. This is the backwoods, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know how big the airdrop is going to be yet. We don't have much details on the airdrop. What we do know is that the game is fun. And what else we know is that if you have conviction, this might pay off. I'm very hopeful that it will. One of the reasons that you could be a little bit bearish on it is that the developers are anonymous, so that's not necessarily good. But one of the reasons why you should be bullish is because the game is actually a lot of fun and they're finally doing updates on it. That's the backwoods. Next game, Ape Iron. Everybody calls it Aperion, but I don't believe in that. I think the game is meant to be called Ape Iron, so I'll keep calling it that. This airdrop event will start on the 5th of September. It will last until the 17th of October. So this is one of those that's up and coming that you want to keep on your radar. This game has been out for a while. Well, at least the public version where people can play it has been out for a while, but the airdrop, the big one, is about to start. And when I say the big one, it's 150,000 ARPS tokens or $40,000 at current values, but with the market going up, who knows how big this will be by the 17th of October, because a lot of people, me included, think that October is going to be the most bullish month for Bitcoin, meaning this is going to be the most bullish month for most of the tokens. They had the beta playtest, as I said, available for anyone to play with PvE and with PvP and the PvP leaderboards. Now, the rankings will work like this. Starting on September 5th, this is the PvP leaderboard rankings. The first one on the list is going to get 2,500 APRS. I think previously when I said the token's name, I said ARPS. I don't know. Why would you have 4 letters in your coin? Why 4 letters? It's difficult to remember, and I'm going to call it ARPS. Ape Iron, why you do this to me? They make it deliberately hard to pronounce everything. But anyway, the first 5,000 players will win something. Obviously, the first 5 will win the most, the next 5 will win the second most, and so on until the 5,000th place. So this is more of a skill-based PvP leaderboard, which I love. There's no luck involved in this. The better you play, more you're gonna earn. Absolutely awesome. And what definitely doesn't hurt is that they are on Ronin. Next game, we have actually 2 in 1, and it's something that I don't necessarily talk about a lot. It's Telegram Tap to Earn games. I'm gonna mention 2 in this video. I'm not paid or sponsored by any of these games, let alone Telegram Tap to Earn. I would never accept sponsorships from Tap to Earn projects because I don't necessarily believe in them, but I know that they are there and they're there to stay. And a lot of people love this. A lot of people love to collect rewards. Notcoin, which was one of the first Tap to Earn, if not the first, has given out a lot of rewards to people just for tapping the screen. So in my opinion, this is something that's here. It's here to stay, and might as well mention 2 of them that are ongoing and of course for most mobile phones, as all of them are. First of all, we have Lost Dogs here, and we have 18 days left until this airdrop campaign is gonna end. So in Lost Dogs, there's a story that's fun to read, and after reading it, you can pick a card between 3 cards to choose from. Like, this is what it's gonna look like, what it does look like more or less. And then the winner is determined by popularity, and you don't know which one is gonna be the most or least popular, so it is kind of luck-based based on what you pick. Obviously, it's free to pick. You don't need to pay anything to do this. You just click and you see whether you got lucky or you didn't. If you're chosen correctly, you're gonna get some woof tokens, or you can also get nut tokens. You can also withdraw the nut coins right away, and currently it takes about 60 cents in order to be able to click that withdraw button and get that nut. The second tab to earn is called Drift Party, or DRFT Party. And here, as you may have guessed, it's a car game where, what do you think you do in the game? You drift. Correct. Good job. You figured it out. You drift in Drift Party. As you can see, by drifting, you earn respect. So yeah, I'm respecting this guy, this drift. Anyway, enough jokes. You earn the respect points, and then the respect points can be used for upgrades, for buying new cars, and also later on for the conversion into the drift token. This game has started at the beginning of July. We don't have too much info as to when it's gonna end, how everything else is gonna work, but that's how all of these tap to earn games work. We don't know much. And if you think this is something you like, you can give it a shot, earn some points, and see what happens at the end. You do need to have conviction. I personally don't really play the tap to earn games, but I am following a lot of them, and a lot of people on the Mindblow Lounge love to play these tap to earn games, so they participate in a lot of them, and most of them have been disappointments, but some of them have actually been really good airdrop, especially the first one I mentioned, the Notcoin. Notcoin has absolutely kicked it out of the park. So many people have earned so much money from that, and also they have not disclosed anything at the beginning. We didn't know how big the airdrop was going to be, how many people are going to earn. None of that they have disclosed. So while that's not awesome, in my opinion, it's not an awesome thing to do at all, it is what's happening at the moment. At least it is the industry standard not to disclose this information. So because of that, a lot of bad actors have come into this space and trying to take advantage of this by not disclosing that their airdrop will be absolutely ridiculously small and just farming users basically. So that's unfortunate, but there are projects that genuinely want to reward its users out there, and it's about finding the right one. So what is the right one? Are these two going to be the right ones? I can't say for sure. What I can say is that the airdrops are happening very soon, and you can participate if you choose to put your time into something like this. As I said, I myself am not doing it, so you need to make your own decision if you think it's worth it or not. I'm only here to give you information. I can't tell you what to do or what not to do. That's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. I'm leaving.